Hey everybody, I have my weekly check-in right now for my stuffing, my variable expenses in my cash wallet, and I've already taken the money out of the wallet because I needed to do a bill exchange at the bank. But my envelopes are, they're empty right now. We're gonna stuff them though. But it was gas, eating out, miscellaneous, shopping, that's really just beauty, it says house, and giving. But this is my month that I've charted, and I like to highlight when I have no spends in categories. And this past week, believe it or not, was a completely no spend of any kind in any category. And that was tough, but sorry, that's my dog playing with a toy. But it was very doable because I didn't really go a lot of places. So I am going to add up what I had remaining that went to my, anything that's rollover goes into my savings. And especially this being at the end of the month where I get paid once a month for my big payment, that is usually near the beginning of the month. And that's when I do my big cash stuffing, you might say, my big one. But, and that's what we're getting ready to do. So I'm gonna see what I had for rollover real quick, and that's gonna be in another video to do the savings and the savings challenges and stuff. So that comes to 105, but I also had 55 in another category I didn't get, that I saved. So I will have 160 in the other video to be doing savings challenges and stuffing, all that. So for right now, we're gonna start a brand new fresh month with the wallet and the expenses. Again, where I paid once a month for my bulk pay until I can get, you know, like a good side hustle going. Hopefully I can get my Etsy up and rolling, and I hope to see some success with that. But what I do is I give myself these amounts in these envelopes to last through the month. So it's tough. It takes a lot of discipline, I think, and that's really what threw me off for so long with my spending problems, was just not knowing what I was doing. I wasn't tracking it, my expenses, and I just didn't know where my money was going exactly, and I never had enough. I was always needing money, you know, before the end of the month and panicking, and it was just crazy. So I'm very glad to be doing this. You know, and here's a little story time for you. I actually did a cash stuffing system on my own more than 20 years ago when I had my first child, and she was a baby then. But I was with her dad, and we really were low income at that time. And I just got desperate to know how to, you know, pay our rent and pay all the necessities and be able to have groceries and stuff. And I took envelopes, just, you know, paper envelopes from Walmart at the time, and I took push pins, and on a kitchen wall, it was like going into the kitchen, I had all these envelopes push pinned to the wall with all these categories. It was exactly this, basically. And we would put, you know, I would put the cash in every time we were paid, and it was very good. And it's so funny that I got away from that, of course, and so many years ago. And I never really thought to try to do that again. And this is super, super helpful. And rather than me having the paper envelopes tacked to the wall like I used to, you know, having the binders and the envelopes, honestly, it looks better. It's more convenient rather than having paper on my wall. That was a little iffy, and I have 3 kids now, and you know, I just don't like that, the thought of doing that. So I'm just really glad to have found this method and these materials to do it with. So, okay, story time over. We're gonna be working with $305 to stuff. And I went to the bank, and I make these teller slips. They're gonna be in my Etsy and stuff. But I did $360 because 55 of this goes to my savings challenges. But for right now, let's just go ahead and, actually I'll count it for you guys. We'll stuff it. Guess I'll count it this way. 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 50, 55, 360. Okay. I used to work as a teller for a while, and I was so fast at counting money, and I'm like not anymore at all. I have some health problems too, though. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and it's painful. So anyway, I'll get back to that, I'm sure. Counting that money. Okay, so I'm gonna put 80 into my gas, and I'm gonna do it in 420s. 40, 60, 80. You know, it is so true though. You really do stop to think when you spend cash compared to your card. I know everybody says it. It's true for me. So this is very much like what it was back in the day. Eating out gets 25, so that's a 20 and a 5. And I didn't get to take my husband out for Father's Day we do like a lunch. Me and him, we call it a date because we don't really get a lot of dates or anything. And my eating out fund will probably go to that this month for sure. I don't really need to eat out anymore usually. Miscellaneous gets 60. I like to put a 50 in it and a 10 because this is one that I personally challenge myself with, the miscellaneous, to save. And I've been successful so far these last 2 months that I've started doing this, saving this fund. And I'll see this 50 and I don't want to break it. So that helps a lot for sure. So there's the miscellaneous. And my shopping, I put 80 in there, and I do put it in 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80. What happened? Okay. All right, let's see. And beauty, I put 60. So 20, 40, and 60. All right. This is also an envelope this is an envelope that I tend to blow through, it feels like, because, you know, beauty products. Oh my goodness, personally, that's a weakness for me. You know, hair care, press-on nails, lotions, just, you know, skincare, face care, whatever it is. There's always something, it feels like, that I need. And that will go in something. I will get it stuffed with something else. So there's what I'm going to have for the month, starting off fresh in July. And I will chart what I spend next weekend, and I'll make a video doing it. And, you know, look at the remainings, we'll count and stuff, or go from there. I don't think there's gonna be much stuffing at that point. But I'm going to get ready to do the savings, the sinking funds and the savings challenges. So I hope you enjoyed this and stick around to see that. Thanks.